What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy CamATL, and welcome back to another MLB DFS video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comments section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Welcome in once again, ladies and gentlemen. Announcement: I made it on the announcement on the Props Made Easy videos for Props Made Easy and all that good stuff, but I now have gotten my hands on industry leading data information to be able to utilize in DFS as well. Not just what we're going to utilize for over on Props Made Easy, but I'm able to also have access to that. Not a ton of people have access to this unless you're like know somebody like behind the scenes, unless you're like ultra rich millionaire who's able to afford that type of shit. But I've gotten my hands on some like industry leading projections, stats, data, all type of different things that are a part of this award-winning data team that we are now partnered with over at Props Made Easy for the player prop stuff. But I'm also able to get that access to DFS stuff. And so yeah, it's exciting. I'm incredibly excited to utilize the new tools that I have available to me to have even more success in DFS. I mean, I've been doing this 7+ years now. We've had a lot of success with the single line optimals every single day, but now I'm just excited to see, where we're able to take it from here with even more data available to us easier than ever before. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for it. Hope you guys are excited for it. GreenlightDFS.com, baby. Join the squad. It's a new day. It's a new era. We've had a lot of success over the 7 years. Excuse me. But what we're about to do is another level, man. So shout out to the team over at that company. Shout out to the team at Props Made Easy. Shout out to everybody because GreenlightDFS.com is about to take it to a whole nother level as well with the optimals and really have even more data available so I'm able to really grind and put the best possible optimal using the best possible data that's out in this industry. Um, to really like take off. You know what I mean? So I'm incredibly excited about it, man. It's always great to just continue improving yourself regardless of how long you've been doing something. I've been doing this 7 years and um had a lot of success doing it, but still we're looking at ways that I can become even better. You know what I mean? And so with this new partnership for Props Made Easy over there, I'm able to get access to things for DFS as well to make Greenlight even better. So incredibly excited about the future for both sites, man. If you like player props, propsmadeeasy.com. I actually just posted my personal picks for DFS and my personal prize picks will always be at greenlightdfs.com. I just posted my favorite 5 pick flex, a sexy 5 pick flex for baseball over on the MLB access page at Greenlight DFS. So make sure you grab that quick so you have access to that as well. You can mix and match pairings from that while also playing the 5 pick flex straight up at whatever you want. But incredibly excited, man, about the future. So let's go ahead and get straight into the core for today's DFS and yeah, go from there, man. I'm gonna get off here and then lock into these slates. Let's get it. So first and foremost, we have to plug in Tatis. Before I even get to the pitching, all right, this is obvious. You have to plug in Tatis. He's making his return back to the lineup for San Diego. At least he's expected to. He's bare min 2K. So somebody screwed up big time there. He's going to be locked in 100% of lines. If he's not, people are on drugs. Fernando Tatis needs to be locked in immediately. He's only 2,000. Lock him in ASAP and then move on to the next. Now let's go to pitchers because I had to make sure you have that first and foremost. A couple pitchers I'm really liking today is Sean Manaea and then Rosie Contreras. Senga is getting. Did I say Sean Manaea? Cody Senga. My bad. Did I say? Yeah, I said Sean Manaea. Anyway, so the tool, the Greenlight Optimizer, which also is going to be getting even more accurate here in the next couple days. We haven't incorporated the new data yet, but we will, and it'll get even better. But it likes Justin Steele, Scherzer, Manaea, these guys for GPPs. As you know, the tool really tries to get the lower owned versions and go for more of a GPP route than it tries to go cash. So that's why you're seeing me choose guys that are less projected than these guys, just because these guys are projected a little higher because they want to be played higher in GPPs. But Senga and Contreras feel like the safe options for me. This is just the way I like to attack it today. Senga gets to go against San Francisco in a very pitcher-friendly San Francisco ballpark. Senga has been fantastic. High ground ball rate. He's been just great, man. Super duper consistent. He got the 9 against Oakland the last time out, but I'm expecting another 20 plus out of him here. Yes, you're paying 10-3 for him, but on this slate, he just feels incredibly solid. That he should be able to hit value here pretty well. Ronzi Contreras against Cincinnati. This is a fantastic spot, man. This Cincinnati lineup strikes out almost 25% versus right-handed bats. They also don't have a ton of power versus righties, only a .140 ISO. So they just have not been, put in too much power behind it. And at the end of the day, Ronzi is at home in Pittsburgh. This is a fantastic spot for him to show up and show out. So I love Ronzi. I think he's able to hit value pretty easily as well, and he's a value guy that is in a great spot at 6'4". All right. Now, let's get to the rest of the bats. We've got Tatis already. We need a couple more core bats that we're going to lock in. Now, I've got my favorite lineup already. I've already been grinding on this slate. I've got one of my favorite lineups in front of me already. Obviously, things can change, though, and I'm going to continue working on this throughout the day. But my first look, like using all of the data available to me now, thank you, I'm able to get this even quicker. And it's looking fantastic. I'm trying to figure out which guys I really want to put into the core. Let's start out with Freddie Freeman. I'm just going to go one of my favorite bats on the entire slate, and that's Freddie. Freddie's in a great spot here, man. This game is in Wrigley with the wind blowing out, and if you guys know, the wind, the amount that wind affects these baseballs in Wrigley is huge. When the wind's blowing out, runs are scored heavily. So this is like a Coors environment type game. A lot of runs are going to be scored here, and you want the best bats you can from this game while also being able to balance your lineup pretty well. So Freddie Freeman's the guy with Tatis. I mean, we're able to make so much happen. With Ronzi at 6'4" and Tatis at 2K, you're able to really make a ton happen. So I wanted to spend up and get my absolute favorite bat on the slate. And then another guy that I'm going to rock with, it's between a couple options. You know what? I'm going to switch the team. I was going to go another Dodger bat, but I'm going to switch the team. I'm going to go with a guy who's had such a fantastic season this year, and that's Nico Hoerner. Nico Hoerner is also in this game on the other side, at home in this Wrigley game with the wind blowing out heavy. The wind is blowing out to center 15 miles per hour. There's a little bit of rain risk, but it's nothing that should cancel this game. But we'll keep an eye on what the weather's looking like. I hope not, because this is the game I really want exposure to, and all the data is screaming get exposure to this game. Nico Hoerner at 4.5 is a fantastic option at second base. I absolutely love this dude. He has been mashing the ball this season. Now he gets a matchup against Grove, who's been atrocious this year. This is a fantastic situation here for Nico Hoerner. And that's it. We've got Senga and Ronzi Contreras. Just feels like a very safe-ish combination to me. Obviously, I'll continue grinding on it and see what we've got later on. But yeah, Senga and Contreras are two options that I really, really love on this slate today. Freddie Freeman is my favorite bat in that game with the wind blowing out in Wrigley. Nico Hoerner has been mashing for the Cubs at 4.5. He's a guy who should be over 5K eventually. And then Fernando Tatis is absolute lock at 2K. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Plain and simple. All right. Thank you guys for joining me as always, man. Like I said, the future is bright, baby. I'm excited. I'm going to utilize this new data available to me for baseball, for basketball, for hockey, like whatever I decide to do, like PGA, anything, man. It's great. Like I said, man, getting your hands on and getting to utilize data that is award winning. The best data, the most accurate, best data in 2022. Is now utilized with us at Greenlight DFS and PrizePicks.com, man. So the future is bright. Super excited to just keep growing, keep advancing, and just keep doing big things, man. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Good luck tonight. GreenlightDFS.com. Join the squad. Let's get it. I'm out. Peace.